Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your average stacker again, and I just wanted to create another video really, just to have a chat about the purchases I bought and for the past few days. And also my thoughts on it currently with silver. Um, so as you know, I bought some silver this week in terms of the completer coins, beautiful coins. So the 2 ounce here and the kilo, which is absolute a big boy, a beast of a coin, beautiful coin, huge piece of silver there. So yeah, I just in this video I just wanted to have a chat about if you have partners and trying to get them on board of what you're purchasing silver with and what you're purchasing for. So I had many discussions now since I've got into precious metals, and each time she's looking at me like, what are you doing? So does anyone else have that issue when talking about precious metals to other people? How do you get them on board with what you're enthusiastic about? So yeah, that's sorry, I can't get my words out today, and just wanted to see what is the best way to get them to see what you're seeing. But obviously I know, and then I thought, in the UK, probably 1% of the people in the UK know about bullion. I certainly didn't know until this year. So it was just fascinating to think that how many people do know in the UK. I mean, when just walking about on the streets and that, you just think, does anyone really know about bullion and metals? Not quite sure they do, to be honest. And it got me thinking, like, probably 1% of the whole of UK probably know about metals, or probably a little bit more percent. I don't know. What is the actual percent? I don't know how to even look at that, because most people just spend on stuff like these, like for enjoyment, or going out, pubs, drinking, buying nice cars. I mean, like even in my street right now, even though I'm looking at the economy, reading the news, looking at YouTube channels, everyone says the economy is in bad shape, and yet my neighbours and a couple of neighbours down the road, like multiple houses on my street, got like new cars, 21 plate cars. So I'm just thinking, no one really knows about metals. And the funny thing is, I kid you not, when I told my partner how much I spent on this, she looked at me like, what am I doing? Like, literally, she just wanted to punch me in the face. So like that look where, what are you doing? Like, I'm gonna punch you in the face kind of thing. But luckily she didn't, obviously. And yeah, so it's kind of like, it's pretty hard knowing the general public don't know what metals are really, and how it can protect you from inflation and all that jazz, all that stuff. So obviously I'm learning it, and I don't really know how it does to protect you, to be honest. And I know it keeps its value supposedly, but to be fair, it's been like under $50 or whatnot for a long time. And it's a undervalued asset supposedly. But who's to say that everything else is overvalued, and this is good value or at the right value? So I know, I don't know, but if you look at it differently, like everything else is overvalued, and this is the right value. You could say that, but obviously a lot of people just say this is very undervalued, and everything else is value. But so yeah, it's obviously I'm just thinking out loud here, and you know, I don't really know what true value is and stuff like that. Like, I know the true value is if someone's willing to pay for it, then that's the value. Like, for example, the spot price is probably about £19 here in the UK. That's $25, $26 in the US. But you can't get this for spot price. You get this for, what probably Britannia, £28 here in the UK. That's like what, $32, is it? $33 or something like that in the US. So that's the true value of this coin, I believe, because someone else is willing to pay for it at the price that you're willing to sell for it. So that's what I class as true value. So I mean, if gold is true value of £1,400, let's say, like nearly under $2,000, the spot price is like 5%, 7% under that, and you're willing to pay for it, then that's the true value, then, isn't it? Really? So obviously, silver has its value, gold has its value, but so do these. These have its value. These earbuds, they have their value as well. And funny thing is, people use these. Well, the general public, would use these instead of these. Majority, let's say. So it's got me thinking, like, how do you even convince someone that knows nothing about these apart from how it looks? How do you convince them that these are worth buying? Because I don't see these as a investment, really. I see this as a hobby and savings, really. And obviously I'm buying all kind of junk before, like headphones, got a mouse here, buying nice mouses, computers, keyboards, other stuff. Like, obviously you buy food, water, and cleaning stuff for your house and all that, but you don't actually need these. I mean, I got like 10 pairs of earphones, and loads of people, go off and buy loads of junk, I believe. And but to be fair though, what's not to say this is not junk? All this does is just sit there looking pretty. That's my thinking, and right now I'm just thinking out loud. But I don't really know. Obviously I know that you buy this and later down the line, 5-10 years or so, or even tomorrow, you can just go and sell this and get your currency back. So in terms of this, I just see it as converting my currency into metals. So, but obviously when you do come to sell, or whenever that time might be, you need to find a seller. You need to find a buyer. So yeah, it's kind of like that's its true value. You need to find a buyer to obviously sell to. Now, in 10 years' time or whatnot, price of metals probably be higher, but why won't it be lower? I don't know, but you're gonna need to find a buyer for it, and who knows? Like, for example, when I read stories that they took away the gold standard, etc., and then it devalued the currency. What if they had a digital currency that come out, and then this all dropped to like peanuts, like a pound or one digital dollar or one digital coin or whatnot, and you can get like one of these for one digital dollar, or I don't know what it was reset to when they reset it, all the metals, like shillings and half dollars and all that. what did they reset it to? But obviously I don't know. But I know the value like went down to like near enough zero, like really low. So obviously correct me if I'm wrong, but what what happens if they did a massive reset and this all went down in value? I paid like nearly £1,000 for this, and who knows, that digital dollar would be, say if it was $1,000, who's to say that this wouldn't be worth $10 in digital coins, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's kind of like how does someone know? Because no one really knows what the government or people that control currencies will do. And yeah, with my theory of why is this undervalued or overvalued or at value, who knows what they'll do. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because all these thoughts are in my head, and I don't know what is right or wrong really. But I do know, like, I went to show the missus this, and yeah, I told her how much I paid for it, etc. And like, she just wanted to punch me in my face. It looks like. So obviously she ain't gonna be converted anytime soon, I don't think. And that's probably the majority of people that I think in the general public that would have that reaction. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts because it's quite interesting, I think. And thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.